Vale, no, para Dios. No, para
I need my
I think what Shatta did was on the right course to defend Pella instead of our own social media, or let's say Ghanaians.
Well, thank you for reaching out. I wouldn't say Shatta was defending anybody. That is not how I understood what Shatta did. Rather, Shatta was stating facts. Shatta was trying to educate people who were missing the point, or Shatta was trying to let people understand what is happening in today's world. You know, we live in a world where many are missing points of really what is going down. Many are not getting some issues right, and especially when it comes to new ways of marketing and new ways of promotion, and knowing that lately we are all using the online department to do most of our things, and those areas you always cannot say this is how and this is what is done. Any ways and anyhow that you can use together, that is fine. I'm sure many have been missing it. Many people have been missing it. And on the day that Shatta saw all the hula baloo and the panther online, what he decided to do, or what he thought to do, was to correct all those things. So I wouldn't even call it a defense. Rather, I'll call it education and correction of people who did not know.
Okay, so it was Shatta educating people who didn't know about what is going on, or how their mindsets, right?
Exactly so. Exactly so.
Okay, so finally, Pella is in Ghana. Can you please give us a rundown of what happened, the arrangement, the management, and I think it's a collaboration with Shagzy. So you give us a rundown of what happened with the decisions you took from the airport and now to the house where he's going to reside.
Well, first, let's say big ups to Shatta Wale for the foresight and the fact that he has been a visionary leader all this while. Because when many people were not seeing the opportunity, Shatta saw it. In this case, Shatta has been that guy. He always sees in the future, and many people see it later. So I'm sure when the hula baloo was going on, and when Javis and Pella were talking about coming to Ghana, maybe that was where he started growing the idea. Now the idea matured, and he decided to use one of his companies, that is Shagzy, which is a ride-hailing after transport business here in Ghana, where he is the chief executive officer. He decided to use that platform to be the host of Pella's coming to Ghana. So if you have realized, most of the activities that we are doing, they are all being sponsored by Shagzy. So yesterday at the Kotoka International Airport around 7 a.m., fans, media people, as well as team and managers of Shatta Movement Empire were start from Shagzy. We were all gathered at the Kotoka International Airport to welcome Pella and his team from Nigeria. Thank God they also arrived safely on heads and everything looking good. When they arrived, we had to just allow some time for the media and the bloggers to do some quick interaction with them, though not too many minutes for that purpose. Pictures taken, videos recorded, and straight into their waiting vehicle that moved them straight to their East Legon apartment. So as it stands now, they are comfortably in Ghana. From comments and from videos that Pella has been putting out, it is obvious that he's so excited. He's enjoying whatever that is happening right here in Ghana. Later yesterday in the evening, Shatta also hosted him and his team at his Voltage mansion, and that was a deal breaker for many people. For many people who had not seen Shatta and Pella together, I think you guys have missed missed a lot. You have to go online to watch some of the videos. Even earlier, Shatta and Pella did some Instagram live as well, where they talked about other activities. Pella had some wishes, wanting to go to Kumasi. Shatta wanting to do some booking of a private jet to do that for him, and a whole lot of things. So in the evening when they finally met, I think it was a beautiful scene. Knowing Pella, who is that guy who is always talking, he was asking so many questions. At the point, some people who did not even know who really he was were getting uncomfortable with some of the things he was saying. But of course, to Shatta, who knows him, I'm sure everything Shatta exposed to him, or everything Shatta wanted him to see, was what really, indeed, he wanted people, or he wanted him to see. So when he was asking all those questions, some people were feeling uncomfortable. I got some comments like that. If you go on social media, people were also making fun of some of the commentaries he made. But that is who he is.
Sure.
Roland will tell you, streamers are the people who live by the drama. So the moment and the drama, whatever they have to do to feel cool, they will do it. And I believe that is exactly what was happening. So far, so very good. We have seen social media has been very, very active and interactive. Yesterday, I even heard Shatta, Pella, they were trending on Nigerian Twitter platforms, and that alone is a big win. Already, we've seen many Nigerian blogs also posting the arrival of Pella and the fact that he was in Shatta Wale's house. And in all, everybody knows, indeed, Shatta Wale is the one hosting him. So far, so good. The rippling effect has already started. As many missed it, to us as Shatta movement and to us closer to the brand, we know what this means, because in this world, we are not fighting with guns and bullets and ammunition anymore. It is about cultural war. So if you have a way to enter through with your culture, and if you have the internet power, you don't waste it. I think what Shatta has done, it needs some ambassadorial honor. Let me put it that way. Yeah, what Shatta has done, it needs an ambassadorial honor, because this is more or less like marketing Ghana through the lenses of Pella and what they have been doing. Because for the past days, we have seen that everybody, especially from Nigeria and those who follow him from around the world, they all have their eyes set on Ghana, where he was shouting, Charlie, Ghana is beautiful, the apartments and all. It is a big win for Ghana, if you ask me. So yeah, so far so good. Now, it is not over. Today and tomorrow, we'll be doing some town movements. Yeah, Pella is a typical area boy. He's not the estate kind of boy. So if you are hosting him and you keep him in East Legon throughout, I'm not sure you do him any favor. You have to let him feel the streets. So from today and tomorrow, Shatta will be going out with him, and that should also be a thing to watch out for. Shatta will be going to Nima with him. He'll be going to a new town, or better still, let me say, there is a shopping center around Tiptoe Lane. Yeah,
Tiptoe Lane.
Shatta will be going to Tiptoe Lane with him, as well as Nima, where he'll be meeting VIP and the other Nima. Shatta represents Nima as well, so he has to take him home. Yeah. That is what it means. And other things that will be followed. So far, so good, trust me. And people should just keep their eyes glued online, especially on Summit Flex TV. You'll be giving them some of these updates.
Yeah, sure. So let's move back to the airport. You see, with the videos I've seen so far, there was a lot of people waiting to welcome Pella. But people on social media are saying, Pella is just a streamer, wasn't necessary. What is your take on this?
Once again, ignorance is allowed in conversations like this. You can allow people to be ignorant when it comes to some of these things. So I see another level of ignorance being exhibited by a lot of people online. To me, maybe they need education. Maybe we even have to ignore them to wallow in their ignorance. But countries institutions and bigger platforms, they are using individuals to do influence. Now, when you go to some of these Asian countries, they are flying in some Americans like Actual Speed and a good number of them to do influencer jobs, to do ambassadorial jobs for them. So if we have also seen the strength of the young man, forget about his age, forget about his intellect, forget about what he knows and what he doesn't know. It's about what favor or what God has done for him or what grace has given him. And that is what he is living with. If we have seen that and we think there is a need for us to also use it to widen our scope, I don't see anything wrong with it. So for naysayers, they wouldn't know what we are doing. They wouldn't understand what we are doing. And it's all good. We want them to keep it like that.
Okay. So as an artist manager, what do you think Pella is going to bring on board to Shatta movement or to the industry as a whole?
To us, what we are looking for is that togetherness, is that unity, is that the fact that we also have a lot to show the world through his numbers. That is what I think he is bringing on board because it is a partnership. He wanted to come to Ghana. If you have paid attention very well, this request to come to Ghana did not start from Shatta Wale.
Sure.
It was him who started the request to come to Ghana, and Shatta granted him. In granting him, definitely it is going to be a win-win situation where he is winning with his desire to come to Ghana, granted, and the way Shatta is also winning with the fact that, okay, he's gotten to meet him, tapping into his numbers and sharing common interest as well. So yeah, he brings some kind of business projection, he brings some kind of partnership, and in every partnership, there is a win-win.
Okay. All right. Our next question will be on Shagzy. Since Shagzy is Pella is being hosted by Shagzy and Shatta Wale. Is Pella going to visit the office and push the brand Shagzy?
It can be done. It can be done. I am sure it is just about the activities and how they are being lined up. Already, some of them have been cancelled. We had so many plans. Some of them have been cancelled. There were plans to do some meet and greet elsewhere. We partnered with one of the youthful radio stations to do this, but it looks like the activities are becoming too plenty. But that will not be a big thing to do because they live in the same vicinity. Their apartment is in East Legon. Shagzy's office is in East Legon. Shatta lives at Trazaco, very close to East Legon. So they may pass there officially or unofficially. Let's see how it goes.
So you were saying of some movement in town today. So can you please give us the exact time it's going to start? I think people would like to see Pella and Shatta Wale in town.
Time is not too clear. But I can tell you, if you're going to Nima, if you're going to Tiptoe Lane, for time, it is not too clear, but it will be in the afternoon, obviously.
And I think during yesterday live with Shatta Wale, Pella made a request of visiting Kumasi. And Shatta also said, okay, he's going to make an arrangement for his private jet. Looking at this short notice, is it going to happen? Is there a possibility?
In this world, when you have money, everything is possible.
So money speaks. Money is speaking.
Shatta Wale will tell you money stops all nonsense.
All nonsense. Okay, so meaning it is possible. It is possible.
That's what I'm saying. When you have money, everything is possible. So if we want to make it happen, surely we can make it happen.
So let me. This is a tricky question, but let me ask you. You've been an artist manager to Shatta. What do you think is going to happen to the opponent? You know the opponent I'm talking about?
No, I don't know. Which opponent?
Oh, Shatta, there's always been a rival between Shatta and Stonebwoy. So what do you think is going to happen in their camp?
So the opponent is Stonebwoy here. Huh?
Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's always Shatta and Stonebwoy. Yes.
Well, nothing is going to happen to them. I'm sure they are just going to be observers. And sometimes, like we say, observers are worried. Just that we pray that they wouldn't be worried that much. That is what is going to happen. They can only observe. Already I've seen some commentaries coming from some known fans of Stockboy who are obviously putting out comments that would make the whole Shatta Pella thing look some way. But that is just their opinion. That is just on their walls. It doesn't affect what is happening. It doesn't change any narrative about what we are doing. What we are doing remains solid as gold. They can have their opinions, and that is fine. Of course, opinions are like noses.
Yes,
everybody has their side.
So I'm also hearing he's going to spend 1 week or 3 days. So can you please confirm the exact days Pella is staying in Ghana?
All things being equal, he will be departing from Ghana on Sunday.
Oh, just 3 day, 2 day stay.
Yeah. This Sunday, all things being equal, he'll be departing from Ghana on Sunday. Then we can also go to do our movie premiere later in the day.
Oh, sure. So your last words for our listeners and our viewers on Sunflex TV.
Well, this is what I say. Ghana and Nigeria, there is something that binds us. Maybe no one has been able to figure it out yet. I want to believe, because sometimes people think it is the rivalry. Sometimes people think it is the fact that we are more together than the rest of the African countries. But something imaginary binds Ghana and Nigeria together. Come to think of it. So I want to believe that what we are seeing are all signs of that togetherness that we have all been preaching. So it is a win-win situation. Nigeria is happy, Ghana is happy. We pray that they will be here and nothing will happen to them till they return to their country. So I want to say that to those who have seen the good in there, let them continue seeing it. To those who have not seen it, I'm sure they can take advantage of the opportunity between Shatta and Pella to see what the future holds for both brands and even for the countries who are involved in this. So we wish them well, and they should keep following as and when the issues come up. You let them understand and see them as well.
Okay, but before you leave, I saw him tasting Ghana jollof. You know the banter between Nigeria jollof and Ghana jollof. He tasted the jollof and just clapped. Is it a confirmation that finally he has accepted and defeated that Ghana has the best jollof?
Oh, I think that particular competition, Ghana does not have Nigeria as our competitor again. Maybe we have to look for another country, because we've beaten them anytime they have come up. In fact, on any platform, we've beaten them. So Pella was just tasting it to confirm what people are saying. He wasn't judging, because the judgment today, it has been declared since Jesus was just a little boy. So that one has been confirmed already. We need another country to do that competition with, no more Nigeria. I think Pella was enjoying the jollof, and he has confirmed officially that indeed Ghana jollof, as the judgment stays, remains the same and nothing else.
Okay. So, and I'm sure with the rounds he's going to be doing today, he's going to be cruising in the Rolls Royce, because that has been his wish.
Rolls Royce in Nima and we will need to consider so many things before, but whether Rolls Royce or no Rolls Royce, we are going.
We are going. Whether Rolls Royce or no Rolls Royce, we are going. All right, thank.
Yeah. This is your boy Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person ever share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I ever more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share, no brother, and I was system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post and what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend bete good news, blend never share, never subscribe, no brother, and I was system who edumede in the more platform me do. Video be able post and what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say won't the day Shatta Wale fan quoting there, blend bete good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share, no brother, and I was sister, who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.